Let's look at example 13c. Now compared to the previous two examples, this example looks quite complicated because of the algebraic fractions in equation 1. So I would suggest like in example 13a, whereby we look at the simpler equation. In this case, that would be the linear equation, equation 2. In equation 2, both x and y have coefficients 2 and 3 respectively. So it doesn't matter whether you want to make x or y the subject of the equation. So what I actually did was, from equation 2, I decided to make x the subject of the equation. So I manipulated the equation, and this gives me x equals to 2 minus 3y divided by 2, and I label this as equation 3. So my plan would be, I will substitute this equation 3 into equation 1, and I will then be solving equation that deals solely with y. So substituting 3 into equation 1, I will get, okay, you get this. Please note that I haven't really done much manipulation. Actually, I have not even done any manipulation. I've just substituted x, and this is the value of x. Okay, so I didn't want to complicate things by having so many layers, so I actually put a division sign here. So this is 2 divided by x from equation 1. So what we can do is just manipulate it slowly. So I change division into multiplication first, giving me this, right? And then I simplified it. So again, you will see more fractions. In this case, the addition of two fractions with different denominators. So like how we work with algebraic fractions in the previous chapter, we actually put them in the same denominator. Okay, so what I do in the next step here would be, I will just bring the denominator, or multiply both sides by the denominator, so that I form a linear equation to allow me to solve it. So I actually expanded this, and I multiplied the right side and the left side by y, 2 minus 3y. So now I get a linear equation. So I expand this further and simplify it, and I get a quadratic equation. Now I know you are usually solving quadratic equation with smaller numbers, not numbers like 39 and 31, but it is solvable. So all it needs from you is a little bit of determination. So I will solve it by cross method again, and it gives me this, and I'll get the answers for y. Okay, the values of y will be 6 over 13, or y is equals to 1/3. So like always, we substitute these values of y back into the equations. So in this case, you can substitute into equations 1, 2, or 3. So obviously I wouldn't choose to substitute into equation 1 unless you want to work with the algebraic fractions again and do the whole manipulation of the algebraic terms. So you can actually either substitute into equation 2 or equation 3, but equation 3 would be best because you just substitute the value of y into equation 3, and there you get your x value straight away. So that's what I did. So I substituted y equals 6 over 13 into equation 3, and I get the value of x. Same for the other value of y. So therefore, we get x equals to 4 over 13, y equals to 6 over 13, or x equals to half, y equals to 1/3. Now we have solved the very, very complicated looking example. So please continue working on this, and you get the hang of it really soon.